energy, ready to go. I hear a lot of cheering.
Absolutely. This is a fired up group of Democrats. We're so excited that we have an opportunity to participate in the most inclusive, involved, community-oriented presidential nominating convention in history.
Sorry, I'm just going to move back right there.
That's okay.
How, we hear about the battleground states. You are from Florida.
Yeah.
How important is Florida in this election?
Florida is one of the key significant battleground states, one that is going to be pivotal in the presidential election, and I'm so proud that we're in the process and have been standing up the most significant grassroots presidential campaign that we've ever seen. And we've got thousands and thousands of people knocking on doors and making phone calls, not just in Florida, but all across the country. And it's a very different effort than we've seen from Republicans last week in my home state, who had a special interest funded, corporate infused, invitation only affair. And our convention this week is open to the public, and we've gotten so many different kinds of people involved. And that's how our campaign has been run. And we know that after this election, just like in 2008, we had President Obama accept our party's nomination in an open to the public event and got 25,000 volunteers in that one night alone. And we're looking forward to the momentum he's going to have coming out of this convention.
We certainly hear a lot about healthcare and jobs and the economy. How will those issues be addressed this week?
Well, President Obama is going to have an honest conversation with Americans and talk about where we've been. When he first took office, he inherited an economy that was really the result of the failed policies of the past. The economy was hemorrhaging 750,000 jobs a month. And now, thanks to his policies, we've had 29 straight months of job growth in the private sector. We've created more jobs in the manufacturing sector than any time since the 1990s. And we know that we need to continue to move forward. We know that we need a president who's going to focus on creating jobs for the middle class and getting this economy turned around. Where Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan believe, we should go back to trickle-down economics that asks the middle class to pay for budget-busting tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires, and maybe the crumbs will fall on the rest of us. That's been tried and failed, and it's a policy that nearly crashed our economy and got us into the worst economic crisis we've faced since the Great Depression. We don't need to go back there.
Real quick, I know you only have a couple more moments. Two last questions. First of all, what do you say to those individuals? They heard a lot about hope and change 4 years ago, and now they say, maybe the economy's not back where I want it to be. So what do you say to them? And what do you say to especially those here in Florida about why President Obama is the man for the job for the next 4 years?
Well, in Florida, we know that we have begun to make progress. We've seen our economy begin to turn the corner. We've had an increase in jobs. We've had one of the biggest drops in unemployment filings of any state, and the housing market is beginning to come back. Tourism is thriving. The restaurants are full. It's progress. We know we've got a ways to go, but we need a president in the White House who understands that we've got to focus our tax policy not on the wealthiest, most successful corporations, but on small businesses. That's why President Obama pushed through 18 different tax breaks for small businesses. We've got to make sure that we can keep people healthy, and it's why he passed the Affordable Care Act and ensured that insurance companies couldn't drop us or deny us coverage. It's why he supports making sure that we preserve the Medicare safety net. Mitt Romney would turn Medicare into a voucher system, and that's a big deal for seniors in our state and seniors across the country.
I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Have a great day.